So I guess we'll start with how long has this show been? You've been doing this one for over a year now.
Yeah, a little over a year. Almost. Yeah, when did it start? Definitely like a year and a half. It's been like over a year. We'll say over a year.
Okay, a little over a year. Actually,
yeah.
Well, we'll start off with we'll introduce. This is Jamake. For viewers at home, this is you're actually one of the first people I think I met doing comedy.
Really?
I think so, yeah. Because we met at an open mic. I guess I don't know if everyone who watches this lives in Atlanta, but it was in Alpharetta, I think.
It was Alpharetta. I know we met in Alpharetta.
Yeah. And that was like I think I was like 3 weeks into stand-up.
Really?
I think so.
I'm gonna be honest. He didn't look like he was 3 weeks in. You didn't look 3 weeks in, though.
Oh, really?
And I think he had that virgin joke, which was hilarious.
Yeah,
so.
that would kill. I can't use it anymore, unfortunately. But I guess I could lie, right?
I would milk it. You could be 45 milking
like,
that
fucking
virgin joke.
ladies.
It's still working.
It's like ladies.
Till you get outed by the female.
Yeah. by my girlfriend who's like, no.
Andrew's walking around with like 3 kids. I'm a virgin. This joke is working. I'm milking it.
I just like adopting.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah, Alpharetta was.
Yeah, that's where we originally met, and since then you've started this show here in at C Spot.
Southside, Jonesboro, Georgia.
Southside,
C Spot. Yeah.
And I guess we'll start with like what made you decide you wanted to start a mic?
I'll be honest, I got lucky.
Okay.
I got very lucky. The owner, we used to work together, so she seen that I was doing stand up, and this was like, I think I was only back into stand up myself for like 6 months, so even that was like, ooh. But she's like, she's like, I'm trying to get business and I want to bring people. Do you want to host a room? And I was like, yeah. And then I looked at the calendar and everything's like through the week, and I was like, is it possible to get Saturday? Because I know a lot of us can't. Saturdays is booked. Mics or the big name comedians.
Yeah, so that was a big thing that I like about having this show. It's not every week, but when it is on, it's on a Saturday, which for me, I'm not getting booked spots anywhere. So it's nice to have an open mic on a Saturday, which usually there's not.
Exactly. So she gave me that night, and ever since then we've been up and running, and
it's just been
making it work, making it do what it do.
Nice. And I guess so as far as like booking comics for the show, is there a process? Because it is mainly booked, but sometimes if you show up, you can still get a spot in.
Oh yeah, definitely. Is there a process? I mean, like, you know how it is. Like, I go to rooms and I'll network and I'll see people who are really good, because of course, even though it's open mic, you still want to have funny comics.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll look and see like, oh, this person's really funny. I'll hit them up. Of course, if I get to know you, I'll be like, hey, you free? So, but again, like you said, it's booked. But if you hit me up and be like, hey, can I get time? Come through. Most likely, you're gonna get time. So
yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah, and so it isn't technically weekly.
No, it used to be bi-weekly, and then
and like it's just it's difficult to keep it up.
Yeah, it is, and it's only because like she'll book out other things as well, and then like my schedule. Right. So now it's just more of I'll complete a show and then we'll talk after. Yeah. And like, hey, 2 weeks from now, no, okay, 3 weeks, So now that's why it hasn't been as consistent as it was at the beginning, but
I will say the one nice thing about it is that when it's not every week, if it's like a once a month show, the show ends up tending to be better when you do have it. Because,
that's true.
Because people kind of feel like they have an obligation to be like, oh shit, it's happening this month, I gotta go, otherwise I gotta wait a whole other month to see
and I get more time to promote it, so that helps. I get more time to like more weeks to promote it, flyers, and set it up so that it can run as smooth as possible.
And so in that way, sometimes like everyone always wants to run a weekly mic, but sometimes it is nice to have, because it ends up making the show better when you have the time to promote and the time to
True. I got a wife and kids, so that weekly
it's sometimes
it ain't working as much for me.
Yeah, it's sometimes weekly. If you did it weekly, then there would probably be a few nights here and there where he's like, oh man, this is not even. 3 comics show up, no audience, and you're just like, well, all right. No,
which be the best shows sometimes, though.
Yeah.
But we've had shows. You've been here.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, we're about to kill, and then it's like nobody, and it's like 5 comics. It's like the best show ever.
Yeah, that'll happen.
That none of us recorded, unfortunately.
Oh, you're talking about Fire and Brimstone. The show.
Oh,
Reddit.
Fire and
Last comic
brimstone.
show here, it was like that. 5 people and there was nobody here.
That's right.
Only tonight we got a birthday party. That's why we got all.
This one we happened to get lucky with the birthday party.
Yes.
And they've been super cool the entire show. They're like, fuck yeah, comedy. Sometimes they'll like if there's a birthday party.
That always helps it out.
Yeah, sometimes
It helps
if there's
it out. We
sometimes,
did have a birthday party a couple weeks ago too. That party was a little less interesting.
Yeah, where they're with you're
Yeah,
like,
a little less
y'all
interesting.
ready for some comedy? And they're like, get off the stage.
Exactly. But that crowd in there is hot
They're
crowd right
super
now.
cool.
I'm loving it.